not just being uncomfortable. I start to go downhill. Bringing something to your door, the entitled attitude message that sends. Give me a break. Okay, apparently people are just gonna piss me off today. So, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm Shilowe, I'm 52. I recently got my PhD, then I got laid off the same month. And now I'm out here door dashing for grocery money for my family. And if you want to know a little bit more, I now have an intro video you can go watch to get more details about our story. So it is Sunday morning. Listen, the heat is here. It's early May, and the heat is here. This is not good for us. It's supposed to be 90 today, and so I'm out here at 8:23 in the morning. I'm gonna try and get as much dashing as I can done before it gets too hot for me. Because if you've watched my previous videos, you know I have said multiple times I have zero heat tolerance. And when I say zero, I mean negative. Like, I don't have heat tolerance. I'm guessing it's a part of menopause because that's about when it started. But my face will start getting super flushed and I just don't feel good. So, I mean, it's not just being uncomfortable. I start to go downhill very, very quickly. So, yeah. I am going to probably have to adjust my dashes from here on out and start earlier in the morning and then do later in the evening if I have to. So, because we will get well over 100, I'm guessing, this year. They said it's supposed to be record-breaking. Well, our record so far is like 117 or something like that. So, listen, that's too hot. I can't, there's no way I'll dash even close to that. As it is, 90 is going to be pushing it. Anyway, so that's where we're at. I'm starting early. And in the future, I may be even starting earlier. I don't know. So my goal today is that at least $100. I'm really close to making the $500 a week that I try to aim for. But if I can get over that, even better. Gives us a little more buffer if, you know, things like injury or illness and I can't dash. But so I'm heading into town. It says it's busy, but I can't ever trust the app because there could be a delay. It might have been busy and now it might have died down. I don't know. It looks so pretty out, but it's not. It's already really warm. I normally go this way that I'm going, but right now there's construction at a major intersection going this way. So I'm only going this way because it's Sunday and I don't think anything's going on. But I had, when I was dashing last week, I had a drop-off over by where I live, and it was a decent order until I had to come back this way, and normally it's only like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Well, I got up to that intersection that I was talking about. It was backed up from the light all the way several blocks. And so when I came up to it, I was like, no way, this is gridlocked. And I quickly messaged my sister about it, and she said somebody had been waiting there for 30 minutes and hadn't moved. So thankfully I was in a spot where I could just turn around and head back and go to the freeway and then go back into Ridgeland on the freeway. And so I'll be avoiding West Ridgeland for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna try, because especially in the evening, because that's when the rush hour is. Oh, I forgot to turn my volume back up. Okay, got an order. It's not great, but I'm still gonna take it because I'm still a couple miles away from town. I don't think it's going far. You'll see it on the screen. 575, 3.8 miles, I think. So I am not making that mistake again. I will not be going through this way. Even if I do end up getting a delivery that goes out there, I'll just be taking the freeway. All right, and I'm gonna have to get gas. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I'm okay for a little bit, a very little bit. I gotta get gas, probably after this order. So, I'll see ya. This is the intersection I was talking about. I know this is gonna be extremely bumpy because it's not paved right now. This road, like straight ahead of me, that I normally take, is going to be closed tomorrow completely. And this whole area, it just gets all backed up. And it looks like I have several minutes before I have to pick up this order, so I am going to stop and just put a little bit of gas in to get me through the day. And then I'll fuel up later. Oh, no, it says I only have 4 minutes. Crap. Well, I thought I was going to have time, but I actually, by the time I got there, I don't. I have to pick this up in 4 minutes, and I don't think that's enough time because it's all the way at the end of this street. Okay, listen, the sun is going to be a problem today in this recording. I'll do my best so it's not all blown out, but no promises. Okay, I forgot to take a screenshot of it, but I got an additional, I can't talk. I got another order added on. It's only $4, but it was only going 1.5 miles, so it kind of makes this a better order overall. So I'm here, let's go get it. All right, secured, and it's the first one's only going 4 minutes away. And to a very nice, see, it's just gonna be blown out sometimes. To a very nice area.
Turn right, then turn left.
You guys, are you kidding me? This is the address. This is their drive. Like, I don't even know. Are you serious? And how am I supposed to get back down out of here? In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Allen White Drive. So these are huge homes, and this is a $2 or $3 tip. Turn right onto Allen White Drive. Just sharing some information, you know. No reason. Continue for a half mile. Do you see these homes? Are you kidding me right now? Maybe, perhaps they're house poor. In a quarter mile, turn left onto Sundance Drive. I'll try to show you the view on the way out. Look at these houses. Are you kidding me? Turn left onto Sundance Drive. In 500 feet, turn left. And it's a pain to get to. It's like I've had to wind myself up this mountain. At 450 Sundance Drive. Oh, are you serious? Do you see the house? It's right here. It's that one right there. See the view? Are you kidding me with this order? Let me go drop this coffee off for the $2 that they tipped. I don't even know what the hell is in here.
Look at this place. $2.
See what I'm talking about? Honestly, this person couldn't afford more than a $2 tip to come all the way up here. Bull crap. They just don't want to. Look at those roses in bloom. What? It's not even June. What in the world? Those look like roses. Why are roses in bloom already? Listen, those aren't supposed to bloom until June. We're so screwed. Okay, I'm gonna try and show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the view. It's actually gonna be on my side. Okay.
Oops. You see that? That's the view. One of them. I can show the one coming up. Here's the other view. I don't know if you can really see it on the phone very well. You saw the houses coming up here. These are some elite houses. Easily 800,000.
Onto Adair Drive.
Anyway, okay, I got this order. It doesn't look great. However, I'm pretty far up here on this hill. So I would have had to go back anyway. I'm not in a delivery zone right now. I'm outside of a delivery zone by 1.5 miles. Because right now I have almost
Turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
I don't have my readers on. I was 2 miles from a delivery zone. So 2 of those miles on this delivery is just me getting back to where I have to go anyway.
Feet, turn left onto Columbia Park Trail.
Anyway, that's why I took it. Once I get to the place, it won't be going as far. And there's 2 pickups, so part of those miles is going to be picking up.
Turn left onto Columbia Park Trail.
I'm just so annoyed. I hate when customers are like that and they just give a very bad taste in our mouths. Like, you know that saying, whatever that saying is. I just don't, like, come on. You seriously can't fork out a good $5 tip, a solid tip for bringing something to your door? In your giant house with your, like, amazing view, your fountain. And yeah, I'm bitching about it because it's absolutely ridiculous. The entitled attitude message that sends. Give me a break. Say that, no, if you had the money, you would do the same. No, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't. Would I get out of my apartment? Yes.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Queensgate Drive.
A normal home. A very normal home. Anyway, enough of my ranting. It's just really hard to not have a bad attitude when you see people treating others like that. And that's what they're doing. They're treating others poorly. With their entitled, bring me my coffee for $2 attitude. Blech. Okay, apparently people are just gonna piss me off today. So the employee in there, she like puts the bags of food inside the bigger bag, right? And then they're supposed to seal the bigger bag. It even says on the outside, please reject if not sealed.
Turn right.
And she just hands it to me. So I seal the first bag that she hands to me.
Turn right.
Then the second bag she just hands to me.
In 300 feet, turn left onto Queensgate Drive. Turn left onto Queensgate Drive. Then,
without it being
feet,
sealed.
turn right.
This time I show her where it says, you know, I said, well, these bags need to be sealed when you hand them to, you know, the dasher. And she said, well, the bags inside are sealed. And I'm like, I don't care. It says reject. If bags aren't sealed, you need to seal them. Oh, okay. but she didn't say it very nice. You know, like.
Turn right onto Dupertail Street.
They said it's going to West Richland. Oh, it must be going all the way over to that part of West Richland. Where? Oh my, this is going far. Anyway, she was just very, she was really snooty about it. Like, I don't understand. This is your job. There was nobody else in the store. Oh. One is 8 minutes away. That's 18 minutes of delivery time. I'm telling you, mileage is so deceiving here. And it's only going, it's going less than, it's like a mile, little over a mile and a half, but it says it's 8 minutes away. What the heck? Oh, it's going even further away from it.
In 700 feet, turn left onto North 68th Avenue.
Special. Oh my heck. Yay. Man, am I like whiny today or what? It's Monday for me. It's Sunday, but it's my Monday. Can you tell?
Turn left onto North 68th Avenue.
Deep breath. Oh no.
In 700 feet, turn right onto
I can't go out this way. The road is closed. I'm telling you, there's construction everywhere. We cannot get anywhere. I have to go all the way around. I can't go this way. So it's going to add even more time.
Washington 224. Drive east on Desert View Drive.
Yeah. There's so much construction. Like, I've had several of my local friends like, listen, they can't close every main road down. Like, and that's what it feels like they're doing. All these main intersections are closed. Like, there's no like easy way around. It is a very huge, long way around.
Drive east on Desert View Drive.
It's just gonna, yeah. Now it says, well, it just said I was 9 minutes. Now I'm 8 minutes. This might be a
Turn right onto North 62nd Avenue. Then turn right.
a difficult video to watch. I'm sorry. I need to try and change my attitude. It's not gonna be
Turn
easy.
right onto West Van Giesen Street, Washington 220.
I kind of forgot I needed gas, and now I really need gas. Oh my heck. Today is just going to be one of those days. So after this, I wanted to head back into Richland and not West Richland, but
Turn right onto Lenox Street.
as far as I know, the nearest gas station is going to be a few miles up
In a quarter mile,
towards West
you will arrive
Richland.
at
It's pretty high price, so I will only be getting enough to to get me by. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I got too distracted and totally forgot. Gas station is straight ahead. I think we're gonna make it, but it's $5.39 a gallon. You see what I'm saying? It's so high out here. I'm only gonna get a little bit. $5.39 a gallon? Oh my heck. It's
$5.20, anywhere from, oh, I can't go in that way. Come on. Are you serious? That's so obnoxious. They don't have a way in and out right there. It's ridiculous. Let's try this again. In town, it's like 5.25 to 5.29 or something like that. I don't know. Ridiculous. At least I made it.
okay. I got this order. I'm totally taking it. Because even if it takes me an hour, and I really don't know that it would take me a full hour, it's good. Like, it's going out to Pasco and somewhere, it must be somewhere pretty far out in Pasco, but hey man, that's a really good, like, order. It's twice the mileage. It's not very many items. It's clothing, so it's children's clothing though. So hopefully it doesn't take me too long to find the items. But yeah, that's a really good order, man. And I think most of those miles is going to be freeway miles, so I'm curious how long it'll say, because the short distances that I just did was 18 minutes. And it was only like, it was like 7 and then another, not even 3. So 10 miles and it took 18 minutes. Actually longer because I had to go the way around. So we'll see. Oh, here we come to the unpaved part of the road. That was not an easy shop, but I found all but one thing. They didn't have the size, so I had to sub. But there was a substitution, so heading to checkout. Just like I thought, this is 15 minutes away. It's like 12 and a half miles, but it's mostly freeway. So, yeah. Way better than that other order. Actually, I can't go out that way because the cart return is blocking me. Well, I'm on the freeway and I know it can be a little bit loud, so I'm going to try to talk louder, but I figured now is a good time to do the fun fact story of the day. I don't think I told this story before, or fun fact. I may have mentioned part of it, but I don't know that I specifically told this story. So, when I have mentioned that I pursued my singing for a little bit in Nashville, I moved there for a few months, and I told the story about what happened there. I had a medical emergency. That story's in a previous video. I'm not going to rehash that right now. But when I was there, I was a nanny, but I also got another part-time job at a place called the Nashville Palace, and it was an event dinner. So they had like a regular dining area, but they also had a very large stage. And then they had long tables because we would get very large groups that came in to watch the dinner show. So they had a house band, and I mentioned I got to sing. On Wednesdays, employees got to sing, and I sang with Sarah Evans' recording piano player, which was amazing. But while I was working there, we got booked by Alan Jackson, and he was going to come in and record part of a music video at the Nashville Palace, because it's kind of a famous place, especially back in the day. Because I was the cashier at the time, which it wasn't a normal cashier job. Since we had like big events, my till, as I've mentioned, was upwards of $20,000 to $40,000 a night. So it was kind of a big deal to be the cashier. Well, because he booked the whole place, everything was closed except for the kitchen, which they kept open for the band. And then because of that, they needed me to be there as the cashier. I got to be there, and I got to go back on my breaks and chat with the fiddle player, and it was so cool. It's so amazing. And then I got to watch Alan Jackson like get up there and record part of his music video. So I only got to briefly meet him. It was still really cool, especially talking to the fiddle player, because I played violin. So we just like gabbed about music for a little bit, and I told him, you know, basically a bit of my story, and he was really encouraging, but it was just really cool experience. That was my one of the famous people interactions that I've had. There was a couple others, but not quite like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's my famous person Nashville story. Okay, I found these, and then I was told the other two things I just tell them, and they're up at the front. This isn't going to an apartment because those are heavy. Of course it's going to an apartment. Second floor. It's only going 2 minutes away, but it's a stinking second story apartment. It's getting hot. This is why I came out early, because hopefully I can be done early. I'm hoping that I won't have to go much past noon. If I can hit 100
west
by noon. It's 11 o'clock, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it's hot.
Turn left.
Okay, I did it in one trip. Thankfully the bag was really light, and since they had handles, he apologized for me having to bring him up the stairs, but I did it. I'm sure I'm gonna feel it later, because my back's been really sore lately. Like, feels like my lower back's out. I declined an order right after I dropped that off. It was $6.25 for 8 items at Safeway. It was only going a little over a mile, but I don't do shops for that low. Like, there's too much extra effort, and I can tell there was either like a $2 tip maybe at the most, if any. So no, I declined it. Thankfully I replaced a decline with a decline, so I stayed at 73%. I started today at 72%. And you've seen all the orders I've accepted. I only gained, at one point I gained 2% because I was at 74. Then I declined a $2 order, went down to 73. Now I declined that order and stayed at 73. Nope. I knew they were gonna do this. I declined an order for $2 from this Mexican
turn right onto North Kellogg Street.
Food truck, and I was like, I guarantee they are going to put this with another order. I knew it. I knew they were going to, and sure enough,
turn right onto North Kellogg Street.
It'll be up on the screen.
400 feet, turn right.
I took it because, like I said, I really want to hit that 100 and be done because it's getting hot.
So I can just come back out tonight. So I'm pretty sure this is going to get me right about to 100. But those little punks are going to get their stinking food. Anyway, the little punks are going to get their food for no tip. $2. Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm so mad these people are going to get their food. Honestly.
Yeah, for Sydney.
Oh.
And the $2 order it's an apartment on the second story. Unbelievable. Final 2 6s. Okay guys, I ended my dash. I was shy, as you saw, of the 100, but close enough that when I come back out tonight, I'll obviously hit the daily goal and then the weekly goal. So I will have to come back out tonight after it starts to cool down a little bit. And that's fine. It gives me a good amount of time at home. I have a premiere today at 3. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. Obviously by the time this comes out, it'll already be over. I still hope to see you there. I'm going to run to the grocery store now. We're out of bread and some other stuff. So I'm pretty close to a Fred Meyer where I like to shop, so I'm going to stop there. I think I'm going to film a short in there. So you'll probably have seen that by the time this comes out as well, if you watch my shorts. So thank you again for being here and watching. If you're new, please hit that subscribe if you want to see more videos. And please hit the like and share and hype the video, if you will. I'm still trying to grow the channel. I'm still so thankful and so excited to be monetized. Thank you all again for making that happen.